world away for a minute. Pretend I don't live in it. Sunshine gonna wash my blues away. Had sweet love, but I lost it. She got too close, so I fought it. Now I'm lost in the world, trying to find me a better way.
I hear Zach Brown's got a new album coming out.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably because they're going to be touring and stuff.
I actually like the Zach Brown tribute band better than Zach Brown.
I do like the Zach Brown tribute band better.
That's awesome.
It's true.
That's
I'm
awesome.
trying to see when they're playing. Zach Brown tribute band is playing in Nashville. I'm going to see when it is.
29.
Yeah, go see the Zach Brown tribute band. It's the only Zach Brown tribute band in Rochester.
There you go.
Ran into the bus driver on Saturday morning.
Oh, you did?
Randy.
Oh, Randy.
Oh, Randy. Yeah, Randy Fluker.
Yeah, Randy and Christine, they're great people.
Yep.
We did see them. Real quick, NFL wise, what do you think of what's happening in Pittsburgh?
That's fucked up.
I don't know. I
What
mean,
a great deal by them.
Well, holy shit, yeah.
I mean,
you
for,
gave up a
for
sixth,
basically $3 million. You got 2 starting caliber quarterbacks.
right?
The Bears really gave Fields a shaft. So
Yeah, they did.
They draft him as a rebuilding team. They finally this year are starting to put all the pieces together for Caleb Williams, and they trade him away.
Yep.
So I would love to see Fields end up being a starter in Pittsburgh. I think he'd do really well there, and I think he's better than Wilson, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that Wilson will probably be the guy this year and mentor him along the way.
I don't
but
know.
who
I
knows?
don't think he'll make more than 8 games.
You don't think they're going to use Fields as a trading block?
Well, I mean, you just got a 6th-round
I
pick.
don't know,
You
you
got to
gotta
do something with him then.
Yeah, you got a 6th. Yeah.
I think they're up to something with bringing 2 quarterbacks in. I don't think both quarterbacks.
See, I thought it was
would be
more
that.
like we believe Russell will be our starter this year. Let him mentor to this guy who got
a year,
nothing
maybe two-
along
we
the
got a
way,
year.
But I mean, you're
Maybe 2 with
paying
him.
Wilson the $1.2 million,
which is
minimum.
nothing. Right.
So whether he backs him up or you just release him or trade him for something down the road, I think Fields is the better quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't think Fields is that bad. I don't think he's great. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's as bad as everybody thinks. He had nothing in Chicago. They finally gave him a receiver this year, but no offensive line, no running game, no defense.
Yeah.
I think he'll do well in Pittsburgh. It's a well-structured team. Exactly what he needs is somebody like Tomlin.
And by the way, is anybody watching just in terms of boxing stuff? Is anybody been watching Mike Tyson? Get ready.
He looks good, man.
Oh, he looks like he'd kill any 25-year-old. I don't care who it is.
And I hope he does.
57. Well, the rules I hear. What are the rules? Was it you who's telling me about the rules?
I haven't seen the rules.
They haven't come up with them yet.
I heard no steroids are allowed.
So then
They use PEDs. I heard that was one of the things they could do.
So I heard they wanted to be sanctioned, which means you can't.
Yeah.
But the problem is Mike Tyson is
Who's gonna
known
sanction
as a
that?
heavy marijuana
Marijuana
smoker.
user, right.
So I don't think they can do that anyway. So I feel like that'll be the way it goes. And I don't, they wanted to go 12 rounds. It's not going 12 rounds.
No.
I saw the meme today.
And I thought there was something where he could tap in his brother at some point.
I heard that as a rumor. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if that's
think
true
so.
or not.
I don't think he's going to need to. He looks amazing. He looks like he's in great shape. I mean, I know it's just short videos you're seeing, but
Who's that?
Tyson.
No. I'm hearing that he could.
Jake
could tap in
taking
his
Logan.
his brother
You should put them
Logan.
both in there and let Tyson kick both their asses.
Jake, by the way, I feel like he's done a good thing for boxing.
Yeah.
People
Oh,
are
he's-
talking about
yeah,
it.
people are talking about boxing.
And he's not bad,
No, he's not.
but I don't think he's this good.
I saw this meme today. I figured that's his next fight.
Clint Eastwood. That's
It
pretty
could
funny.
be. I mean, Tyson's 58. Who will be 58?
Yeah.
Foreman fought in his 60s, right? I mean,
Yeah, he
he
did.
wasn't very good, but
No.
he did win some fights. And
Yes. And Tyson, I mean, when you see that, the mitt work that he's doing, and again,
And
to
he's
your
mental.
point, sure. Yes.
He's
right.
mental. He's
nuts
going to
enough.
just go at you and try to kill you.
But
and
are
he doesn't care if
they
you hit him.
speeding that video up at all? Do we know if this video is doctored? I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but
I don't think so. But again, we're, to Matt's point, in terms
I'm
of
not
duration,
taking a chance of
trying
having
to
Mike
get.
do it to me.
But I mean, Mike has.
Yeah, I'm
this-
not getting in that damn
Mike
ring.
has this move where he throws a punch and ducks. So it's like he hits you and he ducks down, and then the next thing you know, he's hitting you in the ribs. He's coming back up. He's hitting you in the chest or the head, and then it's over. It's
His movement is fast.
it is so quick. That is so quick.
He's a sick fuck.
Yeah. Who wants to do a shot? You do one?
Oh yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
Well, I mean, I'll do it for the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very
I don't drink on Mondays.
Yeah.
Know.
Oh, you don't?
Mondays and Tuesdays, I don't
I
drink.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
That's why I
sorry.
don't drink on
At least say one. At least say one.
Well,
of
I
the triggers.
appreciate it. What's that?
At least say one of the triggers, so we have another excuse, a secondary excuse.
What's that?
One of your mottos there.
One of my mom.
For the drinking game at home. For
I
those
see
at
what
home
you're
that are
saying.
drinking.
I got you. The barrier to entry is gone.
There it is.
All right, there it is. To Judy Benson from my buddy Chris Benson. His mom was great, and here's to I'm sure it's one of these moments where you just never get over something like that, but hopefully
It gets
you just
better.
have great memories that you
gets
can
better.
fall back on. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry for your loss.
It was easy.
It's always easy.
All right, Mark. Here we go.
Oh,
Closest to the pin.
I was looking forward to this all day.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Got some good ones this week.
All right, can't wait.
The Concorde was recently seen floating on a barge down the Hudson River en route back to New York City's Intrepid Museum, setting a record in 1986, flying from New York to London in 2 hours, 52 minutes, 59 seconds. What was the top speed reached in miles per hour during that flight?
Went to London in 2 hours and 52 minutes.
2 hours, 52 minutes,
From New York?
59 seconds from New York.
Jesus. That's incredible.
Next up, my oldest is into the F1 racing, and Max Verstappen of Belgium had one of the most impressive seasons in 2023. How many wins did Max have last year?
How many races are there per season?
Can't tell you that. I guess I can. There's 22.
Well, actually, that does change my number a little bit.
No, it didn't change mine. I thought there was about 26, 27.
Back in the day, we used to ride our bikes to the local corner store in the summer with a couple of bucks, able to get a can of soda, some quarter barrels, gobstoppers, atomic fireballs, but the best was grabbing those Hostess pies. Remember the Hostess pies back in the
Yes, I
day?
remember
Those
Hostess
apple pies were
pies.
amazing.
How many flavors of Hostess pies have there been since their debut in 1964? It does include seasonals.
I'm just guessing it's got to be some stupid amount.
I don't know. I don't know.
There's the
Hostess
basics you're always going to
pies.
have, but there's got to be some stupid. It's got to be a stupid. I don't know. I'm going to go crazy.
Debuting in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, with a marketing campaign fronted by Bill Cosby, the Jell-O pudding pop was a summertime frozen treat staple until 2004. What year did the pudding pop debut?
Those were good, too.
They were the best.
Yeah, they were so good.
There's recipes online how to make them.
Oh, yeah?
Like Jell-O released the actual recipe how to make them.
It's ended in 2004.
What year did they debut? Coming up on April 8th, 1974, Hank Aaron broke the home run record of Babe Ruth, hitting number 715 off of Al Downing in the fourth inning. How old was Hammerin' Hank when he broke the record? And last but not least, Alanis Morissette, famous for her angry song You Ought to Know, allegedly about Dave Coulier, got her start on a Canadian sketch TV show. You Can't Do That on Television, being slimed 3 times. How many episodes did Alanis appear in?
It was the Canadian version, right? She was in the
Yeah,
Canadian version.
It's a Canadian show, but it came down to the States on Nickelodeon.
I give you credit for coming. I wouldn't have a clue on any of these. I give you credit for these questions.
I don't know any of them either.
No, I fucking don't know shit.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
Let's
means we
see.
got an open game this week.
Let's
All right,
see.
back to the top. What was the top speed reached by the Concorde, flying from New York to London in 2 hours and 52 minutes? I'll call it 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Well, I'm thinking it has to go double, and a plane usually rides 5 to 6. Sometimes if they catch a great gust of wind, there's been a couple that are 800, like if they're wound up in the jet stream. I wrote down 1,100 miles per hour. I don't know.
Pass.
What do you mean pass?
I got 250 miles per hour.
250 miles per hour?
In 2 hours and 52 minutes, it's a 12-hour flight. And he's getting fucking sex stories written about him. What the fuck?
Hopefully he's not teaching math at school either.
Veronica's got to be fucking gay. 11:45, I said.
It's 13:54, and I think I read that's double the speed of sound. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I was thinking of
What
Top
was
Gun.
that
How
one?
fast did they go? Because that was insane.
That was
The
insane.
new Top Gun?
That
was
was
so
insane.
good. That was a great remake.
Yeah.
Max Verstappen in his
Sequel.
impressive 2023.
Sequel.
How many races of 22 did he win?
4.
I wrote 3. I originally wrote 5, but I wrote 3.
16.
He won 19 of 22.
Holy shit!
And was no worse than second in 21 of the 22 races.
God
Finished worse.
damn,
finished
how did I
last year
not
was
know
fifth.
this? I'm
That guy's
embarrassed.
fucking
I'm
great.
embarrassed that I don't
That
know
guy.
this.
Oh, yeah, because that's embarrassing after I sing 250 miles per hour for an airplane.
Well, no, I like cars and I like open wheel. I usually pay attention. I just haven't as much.
The average plane's going 525 miles per hour. He was 252. Got there really fast.
It's one of those little propeller planes.
Yeah.
With the hat.
250, by the way, is probably what these cars are doing.
Yo,
250.
You know, I mean, honestly, the open wheel stuff
what
will
it
go.
feels
When they
It
get
goes-
open, they're usually
I
doing
gotta
a
be
lot of
about
turns and stuff. So they're not as
140.
Yeah, they're in that. Yeah. but they can get that two.
Indies get up to that
210.
210,
That's the
220.
indie stuff. Yeah.
Insane.
How many flavors of Hostess pies have been around since
don't-
their debut in 1964?
I never even ate these things.
These were the best.
They
I
were.
ate the apple pie was the best.
Okay,
to me.
the apple I've had.
The
That's the only
chocolate.
one I ever ate, to be honest. Yeah, there's a chocolate, there's a cherry, there's a lemon,
Cherry
there's
I've
a
had.
blueberry.
Blueberry I've had. So I guess I have eaten these. Lemon I never did. But that's about it. I haven't eaten them in years. I wrote down 32.
Whoa.
I know. I'm thinking it's
I
very
thought I
low.
was high.
You think
I
so?
said 18 thinking I was high.
Okay. I wrote 32 because of all the years.
You're probably right, though.
And he said seasonal. So I'm thinking you've
Yeah.
got pumpkin. Who knows if they did a mint or a
That sounds
peppermint.
fucking terrible.
I have 10.
21. Apple, apricot, banana, black and blueberry, cherry chocolate, coconut, fig, kiwi, lemon, lime, mango, orange, peach, pear, pineapple, plum, pumpkin, raspberry, and strawberry.
Jesus Christ, you went and you
Matt
even
is-
got them all.
Matt is closest on every one so far.
Yeah, well, there's 3 more.
It's because he's a fat fuck.
Hey, that's very true. Listen, I told you I ate that fucking. I would
He's
eat
gonna
one of
get
those
this.
apple
I bet
pies
she-
every
I bet
fucking
she
day.
gets this one too with the pudding pop.
All right.
Oh, I wish.
Where did you put the pudding in the pop?
Man, I just wish the pudding pop was still available. And I don't even like chocolate. I don't even like
telling you,
sweets.
that-
This is the worst part.
or sweets?
No.
When I looked this question up, it had the legit from Jell-O the recipe how to make them.
Me and Natalie went to Costco yesterday. They have this fucking cookie that's phenomenal. It's got some bullshit in, I don't know, chocolate chips and macadamia, whatever. It's the only sweets I really like is cookies. I'm not a sweets guy.
Okay.
But man, the pudding pop back, back in the day, whew. I said 1969.
I said 1982.
I said 1982.
1978.
All right.
That's not me.
All right. We're tied.
78, you said, right, Mark?
82. We said
said
82.
78?
I
Oh,
no,
you both of you?
78 was the answer.
Oh,
I said 78.
dumbass.
How old was Hammer and Hank when he broke the home run record of Mr. Babe Ruth?
I feel like I should have known this too.
I don't.
He had to be
know.
older.
Yeah,
So he
I
had to
said
be
older. I said 42.
I said 38.
I said 41.
He was 40.
Okay. Matt again.
He was 40. Just turned 40.
Yeah, I thought he was older.
And how many episodes of You Can't Do That on Television did Alanis Morissette appear in?
I don't even know.
15.
I don't even know how many
I said
episodes they
18.
did. I said 17.
Said
5.
5.
5.
All right. So Matt wins because
Okay.
he was closest on the.
It's been a long time since I won
4.
this.
Nice job. It's
been a long time.
Congratulations.
A long time. I've been sucking ass in this game for weeks.
Which means I got the text message this week. Can you make the questions harder? So
No,
Matt
I
doesn't win
would
again?
never ever do that. Have I ever once done that?
Yes.
When?
When I had a bunch of sports questions all week, you're like, you got to change it up a little
No,
bit.
all I said
Matt
was-
keeps fucking winning.
No, that's,
Every fucking blind squirrel finds a nut, bro.
I don't think I said that. I said we should do it like Trivial Pursuit, so it had more. Because he was saying, because he does
He
arts and
bitches about
music.
everything. I don't listen to him.
I was listening to.
I haven't bitched about anything.
Yet.
No, no, you haven't. You haven't. I'm
Matt's rolling.
surprised.
Matt,
You
hold on,
used,
Matt.
to, you used to bitch about this game all the time.
Yes,
But I haven't bitched about it.
Since you wrote the
Bitched
questions.
about it like 2 weeks ago.
You made him write the questions, and that changed his outlook.
It's easy.
Yeah. Oh, well, why don't you try it again?
Good, write it again next week,
Oh,
prick.
boy.
Come on, come on, come on, Mark.
I disagree.
What are you? Who are you
I don't
texting
think
right
it's-
now?
I don't think
Somebody to
it-
write the game for him next week.
I'm trying to get the name of Nickelodeon was mentioned. You can't do that on television.
Yes.
I watched the show before I came here. I'm trying to get the name of it.
Oh, can we get into this too? Matt and Kevin and I all seem to really like a movie, and you did not.
Oh, I didn't. No, I never said I didn't like it. So I never said. I said when I watched
you oversold it.
it was like when I watched it. It was like you told me everything, so nothing was.
Oh no, that movie's great.
I loved it.
I wish I watched. I wish I watched it.
We gave away some of the spoilers.
Yeah.
Yes, I certainly did.
So it wasn't. I didn't hate the movie.
All right. Well, I didn't say it was a masterpiece. I just said that it was one of these movies that, like a talent, something. I feel like Step Brothers is going to be around for a while.
and that's what I like. And
Yeah.
I
Ricky Stenicki.
Ricky Stenicki.
Ricky Stenicki.
I think your listeners should, give us some options, some movies, some series on Netflix.
That we can watch?
Yeah, because I can't find shit right now.
I'm
I
telling you.
started watching The Gentleman.
I saw that one, but I don't know.
I'm with
Is
you.
it that one's? I hate it when they're outside the U.S. I don't know. That's weird. I guess.
No, it's not, but it's a derivative of every other thing.
I
that's
watched
out
one that had that English accents, and they're driving on the wrong side of the road. Listen, I'm not that fucking smart. Can we just keep it to the
there. Can't we
U.S.?
figure it out. That is perfect.
I started watching one yesterday. I want to see, but we'll see.
So I was watching the show, and it's about shows on Nickelodeon, and the guy's name is Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider was in Better Off Dead as Ricky, and then he was in Head of the Class.
Yeah.
He was the bad guy in Head of the Class.
Well, isn't this about him being creep?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was
It's
watching
a show?
It's a series right now. It's called Quiet on the Set: The Dark Side of Kids TV.
Oh.
Okay. Is that a Netflix thing?
No, that's actually on Max. You can find it on
okay.
Max.
Wait,
and
they did a docuseries on this?
yes,
And does it actually show him?
it shows him. He's not in it, but he will make a comment. They'll show his comment to everything everybody's saying.
Yeah.
He'll say, "Well, that never happened. It happened
Right.
this way."
Yeah.
That could actually be really interesting.
It's
Yeah,
very,
really
very interesting because you have to think about it. Amanda Bynes was on there.
Yes.
Jamie Spears.
Yes.
Yeah.
People like that. Amanda Bynes has a lot of problems now too.
There was somebody who is now claiming that he molested them.
Yes.
From Drake and Bell. Was that the show?
Yeah.
Josh and Drake,
Josh and Drake?
Josh and
So
Drake.
is it Drake Bell? Is that the kid's name?
probably. Yes.
Okay, whoever played that kid, or if that's his real name, I don't know. I think it was way too old for the show.
Josh and Drake was a great show.
Yeah, I don't
These are
remember.
all things my kids watch. So
Right, and my guys are just a little bit younger.
Yeah.
So we missed a little bit of that, but and I know exactly what you're saying. There were shows I got sucked into all the time with the kids.
What's her name now? The crazy bitch there.
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like the nanny or whatever, right? Wasn't she a nanny?
No,
in the
she
show?
had her
Oh,
own
no.
show.
Montana.
Yeah,
Hannah Montana.
Yep.
So, but he's saying that he got molested, right, by this guy.
Yes, and I guess he did thing. I mean, I haven't gotten into the nitty gritty yet. They're just talking about how he treated the employees, or his employees. He was very sexist, and he just doesn't sound like a very good person.
What's it called again? Quiet on the Set.
Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the Set.
So he actually can answer everything they're saying.
He
See,
makes
I love that.
He makes a quote to he answers everything that they say. They'll show his quote on there.
So
Really?
it'd be interesting if they get to that part, if he'll talk about it, because that could be legal. So I don't know if he would.
I don't think he would either. Any lawyer would tell you.
I mean, he put Amanda Bynes. He wrote What I Like About You, and it was on WB with Jenny Garth from 90210.
Yeah.
He did that one too. He did all this stuff. Like he was
A legit guy.
he was a legit guy. Yeah. And I didn't realize he wrote Head of the Class.
I didn't know he wrote Head of the
I didn't
Class
know
either.
that. That's what they
Wow.
said. They said he
Okay.
was a co-writer.
Wow. And he was the big fat guy
He was
in
a
the
big
show.
fat guy in the show, yeah. Best remembered is Ricky and Better Off Dead.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, holy crap.
So it was okay. The big fat guy was on some Nickelodeon shows too. I think
Yes,
he might
he
have
was.
been on that Josh.
He did.
Drake show.
They show him
Now that
some
you mentioned-
screenshot of him in a hot tub with the kid, but he's fully clothed in the hot tub. But they go, all this stuff was just too weird and too creepy.
He did a thing where they show him come up and like he does a phone call, but they show him and he's like the guy from Charlie's Angels, and he's like talking to them, telling them what to do, and they're all calling him a god.
What?
It was all. I mean, why were people picking up on this? 25 years ago.
I don't know. It does make you wonder where people's
It
heads are
does.
at. Yeah.
Well, I don't think we thought that way 20 years ago either. We didn't think
We
Bill
trusted
Cosby was
people.
what he was either.
No.
Some kid had
never.
penises all on his freaking costume, and no one noticed.
Really?
Yes.
What? All right, I gotta watch this show. I'll watch it before next week. I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy.
How many episodes are there?
So far, I think I'm on number 2.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're releasing them all at
weekly
the
like
same
they are.
time?
Yeah, that's become the new thing. Drag it out.
You know what else is back? Black Mafia Family.
Yes.
Oh,
So good. It's
All
on
right, I'm
Stars, believe it or not.
I've not watched ever.
Stars. I got rid of Stars.
All right.
I got it back just for that stupid show.
Give me 99 cents.
For Matt Reese, who won closest to the pin. For Mark, who gets love letters. For Kevin, for doing a shot with me. And I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.